showed this clip, and it's pretty much an Obama staffer. And sorry, timestamps are also in the description box if ever. So this Obama staffer, he went on Newsmax, right? Newsmax is this new like Fox News channel. I'm sure people have heard of it, even if they haven't watched it.
No, to be fair, it's like a low budget, crazy version of Fox News.
I mean, Fox News is pretty crazy, man. Like, if you watch like Fox and Friends a little bit, I mean, it's equally crazy. It's not even like they're not saying horrible stuff. It's just crazy. But yeah,
it is crazy. But it's like you have a drunk uncle, right? And up to a certain point in his life, he's a functioning alcoholic, and that's Fox News. And then at some point, he becomes dysfunctional alcoholic, and that's Newsmax. Like the camera is shaking and the boom is coming in. I mean, look, we are doing this like we don't have the best production values, but Jesus Christ, yeah, like.
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't really watched them at all, so I didn't pick up on that. But okay, their production and stuff you mean is also.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they invite this former Obama staffer. And they wanted to talk about Elon Musk going on Saturday Night Live. And this guy tried to, he was like, yeah, sure, he accepted it. But of course, he doesn't agree with Newsmax and all that. So he tried to, he tried to, I don't even know what he tries.
He tried to gut shoot him. He tried to.
Yeah, but his approach wasn't good, right? He wasn't clever.
Yeah, well. I mean, watch the original video.
I already showed it. Assume that I've already showed this to the audience.
By the way, are we allowed to show the video with the thing? Or?
Yeah, for sure. With the sound. So I've already showed that. You can assume.
All right, so.
Obviously, I'm not the only one who didn't care about that topic. The guest, David Litt, who's a former Obama speechwriter, he also didn't care about that topic. He brought something else up instead. Newsmax, they don't like that. Let's watch.
What'd you think of Elon Musk's performance? This is the first time since 2015 we've had a non-athlete, non-entertainer on the show. The last person to do that and do well with great ratings, our former president, Donald Trump.
Well, Rob, it's a great question. I mean, what happened on SNL this weekend was that people made stuff up and then said it on television like it's true. And that actually happens pretty frequently in American TV. For example, in 2020, Dominion Voting Systems sued Newsmax over its false claims about election fraud. Newsmax was lying to its own viewers, and Newsmax had to settle that lawsuit. So actually, I just need to check in. Are you still telling that lie, or are you telling new lies?
Wait, are we talking about, I'm sorry, David, do you want to talk about something completely non-related and try to catch me on a Monday morning totally off topic, or do you want to talk about Elon Musk?
Well, I can see why you don't want to talk about Dominion Voting Systems, because if you do, Newsmax could get sued and lose billions of dollars because these are live.
David, that's fine, David. I know this is a very funny moment for you. I'm sure you didn't sleep last night as you prepared to sort of try and get the morning anchor on Newsmax.
Okay, people have seen the video.
Yeah.
I think, it was just I hate to agree with the Newsmax host, but I have to. I think he had prepared that in advance, the night or whatever, in advance, and he wanted to say that your channel tells lies all the time, type of thing. And he found the hardest angle to segue there.
Well, he didn't segue.
He didn't say, basically, it wasn't a segue. It was basically just like a little, just a 180 degree turn. But yeah, okay. I mean, it was, I didn't find it clever. I didn't watch the full Young Turks video that you caught your eye. I don't know, did they find it very clever?
Okay, so I'll get into the Young Turks for a second. But yeah, same, just like you. I didn't find it to be clever. And the fact that he did it in such a forceful way led to the interview ending. You know what I mean? Whereas... Okay, so I'll tell you what, the Young Turks, they loved it. They're like, oh yeah, look at this, it's so good, and he go on it, and then they kind of change the conversation. They don't change it, but then they talk about, some people always say, yeah, don't go on Fox News and all that, but I think it's good to go on like Fox News or wherever, even if you're on the left, which I totally agree with. But this guy didn't deserve all that credit because exactly he did it in such a forceful way that he wasn't able to prolong the conversation. But the other people who do go on Fox News sometimes when they're invited, you have to just be a bit more clever, play the game, and then you can actually prolong your time there and, make your point come across. Here, he didn't look good with the audience. The audience is like, who's this douchebag? Rather, if it would have been like, yeah, Elon Musk, this and that, but Elon Musk is this and he's actually part of this problem or blah, 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 and then countered them, not like just like changing the subject in that way. But yeah, the Young Turks,
okay,
they liked it.
2 minutes left, so okay, I have prepared the statement. You are all fucking liars.
Yeah.
No, but look, the thing is, I think that's a bit of a phony debate because, look, the reason why, to be honest, because I enjoy seeing Cornel West or Glenn Greenwald or whoever, Aaron Matte going on Fox or Newsmax or wherever, because they have credibility,
That too.
like Obama staffers, even if they do a good job of they don't have any credibility. In my head, I'm trying to come. I can think of a comeback for it, like, it would. So it's
Man, that's probably why, Sam. That is probably why he couldn't come up with a clever way too, because he himself is like part of the Obama administration, so he's limited with the arguments that he can make himself, right? So he just went to the most, the clicheist thing, which is like, whatever they said with the voting machines, like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's what Newsmax is famous for. I don't think there was anything else to attack them for.
Right-wing stuff. You can go debunk right-wing stuff. That's what you do when you go on Fox News.
Sure, okay, yeah, fair enough. But it didn't really get there. He asked about Edison. The host hadn't had a take yet,
Yeah, exactly.
So, we hadn't gotten to the point where the host says, isn't entrepreneurs amazing or whatever,
right?
And then you go and attack it. It was just it was very odd thing.
Right?
It's very odd. Yeah.
No, 100%.
I didn't, I mean, yeah, but still, you should try to go on any platform as long as they pay you. That's my recommendation, to be honest. That should be the only qualifier for.
And the Young Turks loved it, which I was a bit shocked. They were like cheering him on and everything. But at the end, they do point out how the host goes like kind of cuckoo, because the host at the end...
I think the host was shocked. He was just like, what?
But at the end, he says the funniest thing. And at the end, he's like, oh, and I was really excited to talk to him. I didn't get to watch Saturday Night Live, but Elon Musk did a really good job. Oh, and he has Asperger. That's interesting. And that's it. So they're like, how did you not watch it, but you thought that he did a good job? Good job. But the poor guy. And then, that was it. Yeah. But Obama staffer, he got the opportunity and he completely dropped the ball. Too overzealous. But okay, should we switch gear to Palestine?